Okay, this is a second video dealing with some of these Delta Math classwork / homework problems. Here's another one where we have a really tiny graph. They ask for the amplitude here, the period, and the equation, and honestly, you don't really have to read the setup. Amplitude's pretty easy. We go 2 units up and 2 units down, so I would fill in the amplitude as 2. And of course, period this is the toughest spot here. And man, that's even as I zoom in, that's hard to see. But right here we have pi over 2. And this guy here is negative pi over 2. And so you could see we kind of have a line here. We'd go from here to right there. And if you look at that, so that's pi over 2. This is actually going to, if that's half a pi, this is actually 3/4 of pi. And it's symmetric, so this is negative 3/4 of pi. So if you add those up, you get 6/4 of pi, or 3 pi over 2 as the period. That's the toughest part here. And of course, we set that equal to 2 pi over b and cross multiply. And if you do that, you're going to get 4 pi over 3 pi, which is 4/3. That's my b. Okay, so the period is 3 pi over 2. And of course, to get the equation, I had to get that b, right? So how do we write the equation? It's hitting low, so it's going to be a negative cosine. So the equation is going to be negative 2 cosine 4/3 t. Okay, and I think we have just one more. We have this one about a spring. Its weight suspended by pulling 10.4 centimeters below and releasing it. So just a quick sketch of what's really going on here. So it goes 10.4 below, that's negative 10.4, and we'll assume it goes 10.4 above. So that's my amplitude. Okay, and at the start, we start below. So we're going to start right here at a low point. So the function will be a negative cosine function. Right? I know that when I write the equation, it's going to be negative cosine, or I'm sorry, negative 10.4 cosine. All right, and of course, the hardest part is to get the period. They give it to me, 4 seconds for a complete cycle. So the period is just that, it's just 4. Again, in Delta Math, no need to put the unit in there. And of course, I need to do that step where I set the period equal to 2 pi over b. And when I cross multiply, really, you just switch those guys up. You get 2 pi over 4, which is half a pi. So it'd be 10.4 cosine pi over 2. Don't forget your variable t.